Yo guys, and welcome back towards this new video here on the channel. And on today's video I will be talking about the potential breakdown target we have if Bitcoin in case breaks this support line over here and breaks down of this rising wedge. Together I will be talking about an insane 4-hour support trend. Like you can see, we've got not only one, not only two, but three successful touches on this level right here, and these touches has been perfect so far. So I will be discussing it with you guys, and definitely make sure you're not going to miss out on this one. And as well, guys, I'm going to talk about the continuation of the supply shock currently made in the cryptocurrency market, because the balance on exchanges for Bitcoin is once again decreasing massively. So guys, make sure to smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy the content, and let me right away dive in towards the 4-hourly candles right now here to discuss about what we're currently seeing over here. So first of all, we can clearly see Bitcoin is forming one of the most craziest uptrends over here on the 4-hourly time frame, and this uptrend is very significant because you can clearly see one successful touch, two successful touches, and this, what we're currently generating, is definitely the third successful retest. And actually, to be very honest, if we're just going to be respecting the previous price action, we're going to see a continuation. And yeah, Bitcoin has been clearly forming this higher low, higher low, higher low, and on the higher time frames we've been breaking above the previous high over here. In this case, like you can see, we broke above the previous high in the market. So we formed a higher high right now together with this higher low structure. This is actually looking pretty strong for Bitcoin, if you would ask me. So right now what is going to be very important is that Bitcoin is not going to close the 4-hourly candle below the support range, because in case we do, we will be breaking down of the rising wedge, and we'll be talking about the price target in a second from now on. But yeah, this is actually looking pretty interesting. Also, we could be, of course, set up a trend line over here from the high to the low. And you can clearly see this is, of course, also looking to be somewhat of a falling wedge pattern. This falling wedge pattern is opting to get broken out somewhere over the course of today here. Maybe it's going to take a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm personally expecting still to see some more volatility over the course of the weekend. And can we break down? Yes, for sure. But yeah, we just have to wait to see where we're heading towards to, of course, then once again anticipate where the market, where we should be trading the market towards. But actually, if we're going to look at this range, this is, of course, a long range. This was, of course, also previously around a long range, and over here as well a long range. So historically speaking, this is a good range for looking to long positions. I am currently still in the long position here on Bitcoin, and if anyone is going to be trading, make sure to check out the links in the description right here, because you can find, of course, a lot of big free bonuses right now in the link in the description. And of course, if you're also signing up on Bybit, you will be getting a 0% maker fee, so make sure to check that out. But more importantly, guys, yeah, this is, of course, definitely a huge opportunity to look at. And if I'm going to look at the 6-hour time frame, you can clearly see I talked about this level yesterday. We closed ever so slightly below it, but right away we re-entered, so I don't really see this as a breakdown. I mean, actually, the close of the candle before was still inside of this pattern. But like you can see, we, of course, looked at this downward sloping resistance line over here. Previous resistance, very beautiful touches we got on this level right here. This is a beautiful touch over here, beautiful touch over here. And right now, we're definitely starting to be bouncing. So this is, of course, a very, very bullish development for Bitcoin to see that bounce getting enabled from off this range here. And together with this upward sloping support line, these red boxes you can see over here, yeah, we have been bouncing clearly from off this range, and as long as we're holding on towards it, it's going to be looking pretty alright. However, in case we do break this support, Bitcoin is, of course, having a very bad price target, because if you don't know already, a rising wedge basically got the price target of the lowest point of the wedge here. So in case we break this critical white line, this white uptrend over here, we're going to be looking for a downwards target around the 25.3k. So in case we're going to come down here, we're going to be breaking lower. I will be looking for shorting positions. But of course, if Bitcoin comes down here and retested, going to be retesting the 25.4k, I will be for sure opening long positions on Bitcoin once again here. So yeah, this is the price target in case we do break bearish over here. But yeah, we just have to wait and let the trade come to us here. So only looking for lower targets if we both break this downtrend over here, this green line of the downtrend, and the uptrend of this white line over here. So that's going to be very important to look at in this case. Also, guys, still want to be pointing out that let me go towards the let me do the 2-day time frame, or let me stay on the 1-day time frame. If we're just going to purely look at Bitcoin, I would still want to be saying to you guys out there, look at this level we're currently trading on. The risk is most certainly very low for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is right now trading, first of all, in this larger falling wedge pattern, typical bullish bias pattern, if you don't know already, right? We have been talking about it yesterday, but this is, of course, one of the most craziest bullish bias patterns you will be probably ever see in your lifetime in crypto, maybe. maybe not, maybe we're going to see more in the future, but this is definitely the largest falling wedge Bitcoin has ever created in its history. And if you don't know already, falling wedges are typical bullish bias reversal patterns. So what could we be expecting? I personally expect we are eventually going to get a bullish breakout. However, this could still last for another 2 to 3 months here. Bitcoin could be trading below these low ranges for the coming 2 to 3 months here. However, afterwards, I am expecting a bullish breakout. Also, it does make a lot of sense here because it looks to be that the Federal Reserve is going to be a little bit less aggressive near the end of the year, and that is going to be spelling a lot of positivity for us here at the market. So yeah, first of all, I like to accumulate at low risk. We are currently low risk, so I'm definitely buying more. Then at the same time, of course, guys, still want to be pointing out here, weekly time frame. And guys, make sure to, by the way, keep on watching right now because I'm about to go in towards an extremely important topic. But first of all, I'm trying to be pointing it out to you guys out there. Buying Bitcoin today is low risk. That is why I'm dollar cost averaging in the market right now. This is not the time to lose your attention. You can clearly see bounce, bounce, bounce. We have been bouncing from this weekly support on the RSI. One bounce over here in the bear market low, another bounce over here in March 2020, the pandemic low here, and also we are touching right now and we're starting to be bouncing from it. So is this an opportunity of a lifetime? Probably a big fat yes. This is probably an opportunity you're not going to get any more times in the future. So guys, also thing that I want to be talking about is that crypto scams have been costing people more than 1 billion in total since the beginning of 2021 here, says the Federal Trade Commission. So that is of course an absolutely huge amount of money that people lost into crypto scams. So I want to be pointing out, guys, there are a lot of impersonators in the description everywhere on Google, but do know I will never send you a message. I will never give you my phone number whatsoever, and please don't fall for these impersonators. I am never going to ask you to deposit money to me. Please, I try to make that very clear. Then also want to be talking about the Bitcoin supply shock. I've been talking about the Bitcoin supply shock, that it is inevitably going to be happening. And once again, guys, we saw a little bit of an inflow of Bitcoin across exchanges. But once again, today we have been seeing that massive decreasement again happening. There is still a huge run on Bitcoin, and the trend is clearly emerging. People are withdrawing their Bitcoin from exchanges. There's less of Bitcoin available to be buying. And guys, you know, in 2 years from now on, the halving will come. And first of all, look at what this halving did here. The halving happened here in May 2020, so approximately over here. And of course, before that, people already start to be anticipating the buy of Bitcoin because they were anticipating a huge, basically bull market. But basically, ever since the halving, a little bit before already, but ever since the halving, Bitcoin balance on exchanges has been decreasing massively. I can tell you, the next halving is going to go even more exponential. Why? Is because there's going to be less Bitcoin coming in circulation, and that is going to be making it even more scarce. So please make sure to have a right investment strategy for the long term. Don't care about what happens for Bitcoin tomorrow. I also don't care what happens to Bitcoin tomorrow because I know that this pattern is going to be playing out perfectly in our hands in the coming year, right? I don't care if Bitcoin is going to fall tomorrow. I don't care if it's going to increase tomorrow. I care about the breakout of this larger time frame pattern, right? That is what you should be caring about. And also in case of this, the run on Bitcoin is currently happening, and for you, it's very important to be don't miss out on this. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. There's still a huge run on Bitcoin. The bounce is inevitably, when it will be happening is going to be the question, but it will be inevitably happening, guys. So make sure to do your own research on it, but I am extremely bullish. Guys, if you're interested in buying cryptocurrencies or whatsoever, do it on Bybit. Bybit is also the exchange most trusted, most secured, and most liquid exchange out there. Yeah, you can buy, of course, a lot of altcoins on it as well. So if you want to be buying with fiat, if you want to be buying with cryptocurrencies, this is the place to do it. Bybit. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching towards this new update video here on the channel, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.